the story of Adam and Eve from the book of Genesis, chapters 1 through 3. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth and everything in them. On the sixth day, he formed the first man from the dust of the ground and breathed life into him. This man was called Adam. God placed Adam in a beautiful garden called Eden, filled with every kind of tree that was pleasant to the sight and good for food. In the middle of the garden were two special trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God told Adam, "You may eat from every tree in the garden except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from it, you will surely die." Then God said, "It is not good for man to be alone." So he caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep and took one of his ribs. From it, God made the first woman, Eve, to be Adam's companion and helper. Adam and Eve lived happily in the garden. They were innocent and unashamed. But one day a serpent, who was more cunning than any of the wild animals, approached Eve. The serpent tempted her, saying, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree?" Eve replied, "We may eat from the trees in the garden, but not from the one in the middle. God said we must not touch it, or we will die." The serpent said, "You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit. It was beautiful and desirable. She took some and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. Immediately, their eyes were opened. They realized they were naked and felt shame. They sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. Later, they heard God walking in the garden. Afraid, they hid. God called, "Where are you?" Adam said, "I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Did you eat from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam blamed Eve. Eve blamed the serpent. God was grieved by their disobedience. He declared consequences. The serpent would crawl on its belly and be cursed. Eve would suffer pain in childbirth. Adam would toil and sweat to produce food from the ground. Then God made clothes from animal skins for Adam and Eve and banished them from the Garden of Eden to prevent them from eating from the tree of life. He placed cherubim, angels, and a flaming sword at the entrance to guard the way to the tree. This story is often seen as the beginning of human free will responsibility and the understanding of right and wrong. It's also the origin of what is known as the fall, when humanity was separated from God by disobedience. Always remember, God loves you. God bless,